Lewis Hamilton could lose his key strength as Mercedes suffer similar issue to McLaren. Lewis Hamilton could lose his key strength to fight for the 2022 F1 title after Mercedes suffered brake issues on Friday in Bahrain. It comes after Hamilton radioed he had a problem with his right front brakes during the second practice session. When asked how this issue could affect Hamilton, c0uld replied badly. Speaking to Sky Sports F1, he added, "One of the problems or causes could be a difference of temperature. So normally, if you have one brake substantially cooler than the other, you get this imbalance across the front. On top of that, we are seeing this bouncing. And that will again create an issue with front locking because the front wheels aren't consistently making contact with the road." He added, "The frequency of the bumps carries on with this Mercedes, it never quite settles. Combine that with an offset of temperature and when Lewis hits the brake pedal the car moves around." Lewis Hamilton, ever since go-karts, has been a driver who needs a lot of confidence on the brakes. That's one of his key strengths is under braking. If he doesn't have that, it doesn't set him up well for the entry to the corner. Damon Hill later added the Mercedes looked out of control as they continued to struggle with the car. Mercedes' George Russell finished FP2 6/10 slower than Red Bull's Max Verstappen. Meanwhile, Hamilton was 1.2 seconds behind Verstappen and 7/10 off his new teammate. It comes just weeks after Lando Norris and McLaren reported similar brake issues at Barcelona pre-season testing. McLaren said they had brought an interim solution to Bahrain, meaning they have not got on top of the issues. Team principal Andreas Seidel said, "Obviously brake ducts are quite complex parts if you look at the entire Formula One car, so it was a race against time in order to bring an interim solution to here. It's definitely not the final, ideal solution. But we did what we could. The factory was flat out in the last 7-8 days in order to provide us with the solutions we have on the cars now, which we have to evaluate now in free practice 1 and 2. Hopefully, it allows us then to get back to normal running, to get back into our rhythm as well, which we lost a bit during the last test, and then we take it from there."